Okay, now you can hear me. People, can you hear me? People, can you see me? All right. Can you hear me now? We had some amazing topics at the very beginning that no one got. Just kidding. All right, so you should be able to hear now. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. Oh, look at her little ear that she put. All right, perfect. So, Angela, this is my friend Angela.
Hi, guys.
I snagged her.
Tricked me.
I was tricking her. I said, hey, come talk to me in my office. And can you sit here? And then I turned on the computer.
So.
But we talked about yesterday doing a grunge look, and I was talking to Angela about it. She's like, oh, I almost wore my 90s outfit. And
so that's my shirt.
That's her, yeah. So I was like, oh, let's do the grunge look together. And so we, I kind of researched it, and I took different ones, and there's all kinds of definitions of grunge as far as looking at photos. And so we're going to do one together.
Yay.
And because I needed some company. But for the most part, I'm going to put on a little more foundation. Her foundation is on, her brows are on, my brows are on. And so I am going to go in and do a little more foundation, because we always like to go over the basics. We like to go over the beginnings of airbrush. And so because we know we have people at all different levels. And so let's go over that real quick. And this is one of our kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend, and they all come with makeup. Now, you may have ordered it when you got a free gift or some extra goodies, but it comes with the 2 bottles of foundation, Love and Blush. Our foundation, we give you 2 similar colors, so you can have that perfect shade match, have that perfect color, and you can practice. Excuse me. And then we also have Love, which is a hydrating illuminator. It's going to give your skin some luminosity. It might not be something you use every single day, but you can mix it in with your foundation. You can also mix it in with your blush. Now, the blush, on the other hand, is super high pigmented. It a little bit goes a long way. It does bloom on you. And so you'll only want to use about 2 drops of the blush. If you use more, you're going to look crazy. And so we don't want that. I think it's getting out of focus because there's 2 of us. And so if we get like...
It doesn't... I need to just scoot in.
I'll just do this.
There we go.
Become one. And then for the best results, what we want you to do is right here. You want to keep your stylus moving at all times. Keep it 4 finger widths away from your face, and you're going to slightly pull back on this trigger. Very, very light are you pulling back on the trigger. So I'll go in and do that real quick so you can see. Good morning, Luminess. And then I'm just going to go back and forth. Jeannie sprays Love on top of the blush. I like that. Instead of mixing it in, I like it. So I'm just adding a little foundation. Because the one thing with the grunge look, and I did pull up some photos, I'm going to do kind of a sparkly grunge.
Cute.
Maybe a holiday grunge. I was going to put Airbrush and Grunge, not Grinch. It was kind of the...
When you said grunge right now, I thought Grinch right away. Like, are we doing a green and red?
Green.
Theme? I hate people theme?
Yes, exactly. I hate people, but then I love people at the end.
Your heart grows.
Yes. All right, so I have my foundation on, and the looks that are grungy, I don't know, that just sounds negative to me. It's a smoky eye, and I'm going to pull some up, but it's a smoky eye. Some had a really bold lip, and we're going to talk about that at the end, but a little bit of contouring, but not really a lot of color on the cheeks or heavy contouring. So it is about the eyes, very smoky eyes. Hey, Marilyn. Marilyn, we're doing this for you, babe. This is the grunge. And so we are going to kind of play with that. I'm going to give you some options as far as like, because it is a smoky eye, doing eyes first before the foundation. You might want to try, just because we've already done our foundation. And so if you have any fallout, that cleanup and everything, but I'm going to show you some things that we can do from there. All right, I'm going to show you, and this is going to cover Angela, but I'm going to show you some of the looks that I pulled. This was even considered a grunge, which I thought was kind of funny. Because there's all kinds, but it is a very bold eye. Most of them had a bold lip. This is the grunge that I'm going to do. I feel like it's a very festive. It does have a little bit of shimmer. Most of it's very matte. But of course, there's always exceptions. But this one has that bold eye, bolder lip. And then this one, it's also considered grunge, where she does have a little bit of contouring, but it's a very smoky eye. But then she has the nude lip. And so we'll kind of play with that. We're going to do that with Angela to give some different options. So we're going to do this one and this one. Camera 1, camera 2. All right. So those are the looks we're going to go for, and that's what we will see how we end up. Now, of course, we can always do, like, that can be our inspiration, but then you can take that and kind of tweak it and kind of go from that as well. Right. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Grunge eyes are very heavy under the eyelid. Yes, it's very heavy everywhere. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a powder guard. And so I'm taking our translucent powder, which obviously you can see that I love, and I'm going to put, and then I'm going to let Angela do this as well. And the powder guard is just lightly putting powder underneath, and I'm getting it all over, and this is what you do when you.
Oh, I'm going to be blind, so y'all just excuse that I'm going to have to get really close to this mirror. I can't see anything.
So I just did the powder guard. I'm going to have Angela do the powder guard, and that what that does, it protects any fallout that happens since we've already done our foundation. We already have our brows on. We already have some foundation on, and then we're going to start. Now, I will go ahead and start. It's going to look funny, but that's okay.
Okay. Trust the process.
Trust the process. All right. Do you know what color you're going to start with?
I think I'm going to do...
Your photo again.
So it's got like a greenish, so I think...
I know it is fun to watch a friend. Oops. Let me pull yours up again. So it has green on the inside and then kind of the brown.
I would probably start with some of these lighter browns, just
towards me.
To make the transition a little easier.
Yeah, so that's what I would suggest when doing this kind of look, because like mine has just the gold right in the center. So I would start with, like on yours, I would start with the outside.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking go all over the lid with one of these lighter colors.
Because then that green, when it's the last thing you put on, that still pops.
Right.
And then you could blow.
Oh, there we go.
This is going to be fun. Good times. Good times. Maybe we should keep it out of focus until we're done, and then
it'll be a surprise.
It'll be like a reveal.
Exactly.
All right. I'm going to start mine. She's using the nude palette. And then I'm actually going to start with our Click and Plays, and this is Coffee Bean. We talked about this one the other day too.
I just took your blending brush.
No, I gave it to you. That's the one I gave you. All right, so putting a little bit, actually, this one you can put a lot. Like, get that brush in there and go. And then I'm going to start blending. Remember, the first place that you put the brush is where the most of the makeup's going to go. And then this blending brush helps you, good morning, Pam, helps you blend it. And so you can go heavy here, like boop, 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 on that outside, and then use the blending brush to start blending. Now, also remember, we did talk about contouring. Was it yesterday? No. What did I do yesterday? I don't even remember. We did talk about contouring at some point.
The days blur.
Yeah, they do. And remember how doing eyeshadow is contouring? Remember? So with that smoky eye, that's what we're doing.
It's a good color.
I like that.
So with my hooded lids, I usually go a lot higher when I use eyeshadow, closer to the arch.
See, ladies, do you hear? She thinks she has hooded eyes.
I do.
But that is true. So if the top part kind of covers some of your lid, make sure to go a little bit higher with the foundation, with the eyeshadow, so when your eyes are open, you can see it. And so you can blend a little higher. Now the other thing is, I'm gonna give you a paper towel so you can dust off your brush. Is when doing something like this, because I'm starting with the darker shade, I do take my paper towel and I can hit the paper towel, and then I can go back to blending.
What do you think, this graphite color?
Yeah, I would kind of mix those two. Looking. Okay, so this one needs more blending, and we're blending, and we're blending. Oh, Jeannie, I told you yesterday they loved them, hon. They loved them. Loved. They even sleep on the little pillows. Now with mine, it had dark out and in. So I'm going to bring this all the way in as well. And I'm going to blend that a little bit. I'll have to take a picture and send it to you, because they love the pillows. I was afraid they would fight over like each other's blankets, but the Louis went to the correct one. All right, so I'm like balls to the wall darkness.
This is pretty dark for me too.
I'm like, bam. So right now I'm just kind of dusting off my brush and blending. And making sure, I always like to look in the mirror, make sure there are no hard edges, and make sure everything is blended. Now, I'm going to do my eyeliner with eyeshadow. Would you like to use that one?
That's like the thing right now. It's like
it's because I started it.
Eye. Good job.
I did it. Good job. So I'm actually going to take some coffee bean, and this one is it's thicker downstairs.
Down yonder.
Down yonder. So I'm taking an angle brush. Normally I take a flat eyeshadow brush, but if you want to take it in baby steps, I'm taking the angled and I'm just placing it underneath. Now with the grunge, that's not going to be enough. Okay, that little boop isn't going to be enough. So I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to build this one up so you can see the difference. Okay, so you can just look at that and tell that you're definitely going to need more.
Kind of fun. Like you can go as heavy as you want to.
Yeah, and there is even like very natural grunge, if that's even a thing. Oh wait, I was gonna just do this one.
Do you open your mouth when you do your liner?
Yeah, and mascara.
Just making sure I'm normal.
Yeah, everybody does. You got here. We have to make the eyeliner face. See how that makes such a difference? Bam, bam. Like you need it. And I feel like you could be almost messy with it. Do you feel that way? Or?
Yeah, like there's no rules.
No, not at all. I almost feel like this would be a good holiday look. I know that's weird, but
I actually really like that look you picked.
Now I'm actually going to add a little bit more, shocker, and I'm going to go in with the Click and Play of Blackout, and I'm just going to put it right at my edge right at that outside corner to make my eyes pop. How do you put your eyes at home when
I'm really close like this?
we'll do that?
And you can see how close I am.
And you can flip it because it's the close up of a.
Oh, that kills me.
Oh. So I'm just putting mine on the outside. Then dusting off my brush. I'm kind of blending that in. I might still go in with the coffee bean just to make it not look as black. I'm going that way. And I'm kind of blending a little bit more coffee bean on the lid. Right there.
A little more under.
Like all you can see are my eyes.
One more time.
But there you go. Now, keep in mind, what do I always say? I'm taking this to the way extreme. This makeup is very extreme. Like, it is very extreme. But again, there are different levels of, what do you need?
Like a packing? Do you have like a
flat eye?
Yeah.
Because I used this for my green eyeliner yesterday.
Oh, well, I'm gonna use green.
Oh.
We're good.
Oh, dadgummit. Dadnabbit. There we go.
Don't have too much fun.
I won't move. Hey, Sims. We are doing a golf holiday look. I guess you can call it that. A golf holiday look. So I'm just going to keep blending this a little bit more. I don't want as much black showing.
A lot of payoff in this green.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear what she just said? Said a lot of payoff in the green. Why? Because our stuff's high pigmented. So where if you were using something that had less pigment, you would keep packing that on and packing that on and packing that on and packing that. And with this, you don't have to. A little bit goes a very long way.
Look how quickly.
And notice, what is she doing? What is she doing? Tapping it out, tapping it out.
Tap, 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 tap.
She's tapping because that's going to pack that color on. And then she's also not having to pull on her eye. Even though she's younger, we still like her.
Gravity's not kind. We want to do a minimal pulling and
yep,
whatever.
exactly.
Keep it looking young, ladies.
We want to define gravity. Do you want to sing?
It's real bad.
Oh, because mine is awesome.
It's real bad.
Define. I think I want to start. I want to do that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my own soundtrack, and then when I need to do it, I'll just play it.
Darker?
You do you.
Do you, boo-boo.
Hello, Martin. Good to see you. So that's what I'm saying. She was asking, because she was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this on camera. I'm like, no, it'll be fun. And then I started the camera.
I didn't have a choice, guys. Let's keep it real. I didn't have a choice.
Who does that surprise? Does that surprise anybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are give me a thumbs up if you are not surprised that she did not have a choice.
Can I give a thumbs up?
Martin, this is Angela. We work together, and I snickerdoodled her into doing this golf look with me.
Nice
This grunge look. Okay, so the last thing, she's doing the green, and with our optics palette, we do have those two greens. One's a matte and one's a shimmer. So she can add. I'm offended by these thumbs up. Just kidding. And so she can put the matte on first, again, to create that depth, and then add that shimmer on top. And so it looks all kinds of beautiful. But she's using the optics eyeshadow palette and the matte or the nude, and then I'm using Click and Play. Oh, Sims doesn't like us. Sim, thumbs down. Or Sims, are you saying thumbs down because you think she had an option? All right, so now I'm going to add snickerdoodle in German means snail. Really?
I love snickerdoodle cookies.
I know, that just kind of ruins snickerdoodle cookies
Like,
for me.
I need the origination. I need context.
Yes.
So what I think I'm going to do is use the matte green for my lower eyelid just to kind of bring out some of that color.
Look at her being creative. And guys, what I always tell you to do something different before taking your makeup off for the evening. That way you get to see, hey, I do like this green, or hey, I do like this blah, blah, blah. You can try it before taking it off. And then that way there's no pressure in the morning. You already know if you like it or not. So there you go. All right. So now I'm going to add some gold, and I'm using, again, the Click and Place in Citrine. And I'm going to go right in the middle of my lid, just right there. Oh, I like it. Sims, are you liking it? All right, so I'm gonna keep adding a little bit more, and I'm just tapping it on, almost making like a square. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. If you're curious on what we're doing a holiday grunge look. I'm changing it to a holiday grunge.
I like it.
All right.
Wing it, your eyeliner and life.
Yes, I like that. I think I might have that printed. All right, so I have the gold, that pop of gold. Now, if I needed to, I could go back with my, Martin said high school days.
Exactly.
I'm going to go back and just blend this a little bit more. There we go. All right. So now we're going to go in with that, this brush. Actually, we could probably use another one, but there's so much powder.
Oh, you
huh? No, it fell out. All right. So now, well, what do I want to use now? I'll use this one. And I'm going to swipe my powder guard off. And this is when you'll really get to see it. Tell us what you're doing.
Is that too bright?
No, I like that.
So I'm adding a little bit of highlighter into the corner of my eyes just to give it that,
that blur.
That blur, exactly.
That blur shine. Okay. Melissa's like, cute, I need some holiday grunge. All right, so I'm now going in, boop, swipe, swipe. And what this does is any fallout that happened underneath here, guess what? It is gone. It swipes away. It goes away with that powder. So I'm taking a looser brush, swipe, swipe. So the one thing, if you did eyes first, you would be able to do all of that and then not have to worry about messing up anything underneath. All right. Now see what a difference that makes when you take the powder guard off too. Ooh, I'm digging that green.
I really like yours. Like, I would wear that just regularly.
Let me see. That looks really good.
Aww.
Okay, wait. I want to do one thing though.
Okay,
you know I have to
fix.
I'm not fixing. I want to show. This is a good one to show.
Oh, that's the color I was looking for.
So I just want to do. I'm doing what I did here a little bit, and I'll do it just in this eye.
No, do both of them. I want to be even.
Well, I was gonna let you do the other one. Okay, look at that. Where, yeah, close to me. So it just pops it up. Might have to go a little stronger brush. Where it pops it up just a little. Oh man, I don't know why it keeps doing this.
It does not like me.
It doesn't like two people, I think.
So not specifically me.
Not just
that
you.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah, I think it's just two people. I'm trying not to get out of the frame so it doesn't. Okay, now look. So close to me. See how just that little bit of black. I'll let you do the other side. And notice that I just I did it in here. Boop, 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 boop. Hit the extra off. And I'm almost just placing it. I didn't really swipe. I just placed it. Sims, I will check on that. You said the Sim, thank you for pointing that out. I will double check on that because I just noticed that on Facebook. Did you use a black and airbrush? No, I used all the click and plays. So I used Coffee Bean and Citrine and then Blackout. I'll show you these. So I started off with this one, did that everywhere. The Citrine is the gold, and then I did black on the outside corner. And then Angela did use the green. She used Nude Naughty and Optics.
No, I used the nude palette.
Nude palette and the Optics. And then we just used a little bit of the Blackout just to pop up that a little bit more.
And then a little bit of the Optics highlighter for the inner corners.
Inner corners. Okay. So now I'm going to do, did you already do contouring?
I think I have enough. I did a very light one because I wasn't sure, but the inspo has very light. So
okay, so I'm going to do a little bit. And there's no shimmer on the cheeks, which, I'm going to have a hard time with.
Where's that angle brush here? I'm trying to learn this reverse cat eye thing. Probably not the best to try it right now.
Where it's the reverse liner type thing?
Yeah. It's the soft liner down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I probably should have went this way.
I kind of like that. Just make it thicker.
I think thicker?
Like the connection thicker. Like that part. Yeah. Or do you want to use Blackout?
I don't know.
I like that.
Oh, man.
Why? Okay, I'm not gonna move. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. I like your eyes. I like it with your eyes. Like your eyes go, whew. Mine are a bit rounder-ish.
Just squint like me. I'm blind. That's what
it is.
Is
that what? I just need more Botox. All right. So with all that, so we did the eyes. The one thing that I would add is the inner lid. And normally I do this with like an Indian kohl, or you can do it with a pencil liner. But I'm actually taking our angled brush and I wet it. I did this brush, wet it, and I'm going to get into the black. Oh, you know what I wonder if I should have done the Coffee Bean. That would have been good. And then I can
your waterline?
My waterline.
So dark for you.
I know. Hold on, I am going to have to use this one for a second. And see how that makes such a difference. Like that, bam, smoky.
Yep.
You didn't think it could get smokier. So if you don't have like an Indian kohl or a pencil liner that will do that, then you can wet an angled brush and do an eyeshadow. Now it is going to feel like you have stuff in there, and just blink that out and you'll be golden. My husband was trying to call a place after to order me for Christmas. He even left a message. Renee, I am so sorry about that, babe. I am so sorry. Renee, email me at LUMINESS. Our customer service is thebomb.com. I will tell you two things. Let's talk about customer service. That's actually Angela starting customer service, so she knows that we have amazing customer service. But that being said, if you fell through the cracks, we apologize big time for that. But what I would do, and I find most helpful, is since you're already on Facebook, go to our page and direct message them. That's from our team here, and they will get it. And if your husband called before to, you know, like whenever he called, if he knows the exact time he called or a date he called, they can look that up and figure that out, and also figure out why you weren't called back. And so direct message them, give them the information as far as like the phone number that was used, and then tell them to call you back. They will call you back. If for some reason you have a hard time, and they answer promptly, guys, they do. I'm one, I don't like to be on hold. I don't like to hold on customer service. So I prefer not to call customer service anybody because I just don't like to sit there on hold. I would prefer just to message them and then they message me back, and that's more doable for me. But you can always call them and just ask to speak to a supervisor, or also email me. You can email me at beautybar@luminessair.com, beautybar@luminessair.com. All right. So now let's go to lips. I already have lip liner on, and we're going to do a couple of things with Angela's lips to see what a difference lips can make. Which one do you think you'll stay with, the lighter or darker?
Like for the day?
Mm-hmm. Which one do you want to do first? It'll be easier to do.
Let's just go lighter.
Okay.
Because I think it'll be easier.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do 2 different lips on Angela. I'm already started with, or I already have, of course, my Dusty Rose lip liner. And then I'm going to put, this is Waltz.
You saw that.
No.
It like slowly came out of the tube.
Oh, I was like, ooh. I'm going to start with Waltz. This is our Vinyl Slick Liquid Lipstick. It's very similar shade to what I have on my eyeball. Go ahead.
So I'm going to line with Dusty Rose. I love to overline just a tad.
How often do you use Dusty Rose?
Every other day, maybe?
Yeah.
If not more. Between this one and Stark.
Oh, yeah. I always tell them that is a must. That lip liner, Ballet Pink for me.
Pouting Peony for me. I guess because I'm more tan.
Yeah. A Waltz is a good one too, like a darker, like a winter neutral.
Yeah, if you're looking for something with shine, that's a good one.
Melissa, the Vinyl Slick Liquid Lipstick is not a stain, but again, everything we have is super high pigmented, so it does have stain power. It's just not a stain. So the stains that we have are our lip stains and the metallic lip stains. So if you're wanting a stain, look for those. Tame is our most popular lip stain. I love the metallic lip stains.
I am a huge fan of the Obsession Liquid Lipsticks.
Yeah, I like those too.
Because they stay, but they're really easy to get off when you're ready.
That's true. Okay, while she is doing her lips, I'm going to finish up with some mascara. Mascara is a must with this look. It is a must. It is a must. Yeah, Melissa's like, it is easier to
Which
remove.
one is this one? Ballet Pink.
Yeah. And I'll do one eye to show you what a difference.
Is it too pink? Should I have one with the meringue?
No, but I put a meringue drop like
Over
in the middle, and then
kind of blend it out.
Because we're talking earlier about meringue. She normally doesn't wear meringue because it is too neutral for her. Oh yay, Melissa. Why? Okay, let's try that. All right. So now she got meringue, but then she doesn't like, she can't use meringue all the time because she's too darker, or it's darker for her. Lighter on her because she's darker.
Right.
But she used Ballet Pink, which turned a little bit too pink on her. Then she put meringue just in the middle, but look how perfect that is on her lips.
I've never tried that, but yes.
It makes them even look a little pouty, being that it's lighter in the middle, which I love too. So what do you think about her lips being that neutral color? Or black?
And then we can try.
There's a delay because we have to wait and have to see what people say. Do hearts if you like.
Ooh.
The her lips. And going on the outside too. All right, go ahead. Well, we're gonna switch her to a dark. Oh, see, you got some hearts. You got some hearts. Do you have enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So now she's just. You can just probably just blot that off and not tear up your lips. She's gonna blot that off, and we're gonna do a darker lip on her. Because when I think of grunge, I think of like
grunge.
Dark.
Grunge.
Dark. Ah, Martin.
What?
Martin said, a little darker. And so I just added mascara to one eye. And wow, 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 what a difference.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like you can really see the lashes because of that gold right there too. Oh, see, I love the darker lip on you. Ooh.
Definitely more grunge.
Put a little bit of meringue in the middle, like just one drop. And let's see what happens there. Black lips. Yep. But I feel like for the holidays, we can get away with a darker lip, and that like we want to be seen, right? We want to be seen. Oh, I like it. She's just putting a little drop of meringue right in the center, and look how it just pouty pout pants.
Tricks of the trade.
I love it.
Do you have a blackberry by chance?
I do.
Thank you.
She used, what was this one? Phantom?
Phantom.
That was Phantom in the Cream Confessions. And now I'm adding dark. Doing my mascara.
Actually, I like the darker better. I didn't think I would.
I do too. She can pull off a dark lip. Sometimes I just feel like it's way too dark for me.
But you can pull off a really pretty nude, and I can't. So, grass is always greener.
That is true. That's so true. So true. All right. So now, you want mascara?
Yeah.
You can use that one, and then if you don't want to use it, okay. I'm going to tweak mine a little bit. So I'm going to take my coffee bean and my angled brush, and as I was putting my mascara on, I felt like I needed to come in a little bit more. And that's a great thing, guys. We can always tweak. We can always fix it. So I'm going to go in with an angled brush and come in just a little bit more. I don't know if you'd be able to tell a lot about that. But I just feel like I just need a little bit more right there, and maybe come up here too. Just to kind of close those ends a little bit. I could do a darker lip, but I'm going more on the neutral, lighter lip, not as dark. Because even with grunge, we even saw like a nude lip. And so it really depends on, again, what look you're going for. So all of these you could take up, or you could even dial it down a little bit more. Veronica loves the lips.
Thanks, Veronica.
And Marilyn's like, you look more grunge. But yeah, I really like that darker lip on her. Love it, love it, love it. So there you go. Who knew? Who knew grunge could be beauty makeup?
It is fun.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. Next time I'll send a calendar request afterwards. But all right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so glad y'all are here and enjoying this. And thank you for so great ideas, so much good ideas, so many good ideas,
Great ideas,
so many
ideas.
good ideas come.
You get it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Thank you.